So I joined Ironman Lifestyle at a point in my life where I had this almost completely accepted that my romantic life or my life with in relationships would never be satisfying, or at least as satisfying as I would want it to be. And I'd been following Kshitij for about a year, and I thought I'd have a look at it once as like a last resort thing. I thought anyway it's not really going to be great, so I signed into IML, and week in week out Kshitij would tell us things and then he would give me missions. So I put my complete trust in what the coaches were telling me. So there was a lot of emphasis on following the process, perfecting the process. As week in week out I started perfecting the process, I started getting results as well. So one interesting thing was that I had a lot of limiting beliefs, such as that I'm not good looking enough, that I wasn't brought up in a correct way, in the ideal way. Maybe there was something wrong with my upbringing, that I lacked true confidence. So as I followed the process and I started getting results, what the bigger achievement I felt was that all of my limiting beliefs started vanishing. So there's a lot of difference between who I was before IML and who I am today. And it's not just in terms of that now I have great relationships, that I now have the confidence to meet women. The core changes that took place was that I started accepting that failure is a part of the process and I am completely in control of my life. So before IML, I was someone who would blame my failures on external things. But through IML, through what I was taught, I realized that if you keep blaming failures on external entities, then essentially you'll never take ownership of it. So I started taking ownership of my failures, and that's when things really started turning around. During IML, and even before that, I've had experiences which personally, I thought I never would. I started meeting women a lot more. I had the confidence to talk to like 20 women in a bar, in a club. And I just started making a lot more friends. And I just became a lot more outgoing. And the thing is, what I realized was that all of the coaches that I interacted with, I realized was that they had a really positive outlook towards difficulties. Whenever they spoke with me about my problems, it was very that you can do it. It's like they have this faith that even if you fail right now, you will eventually succeed. There's nothing that will stop you. And that positivity is so contagious that over time I started believing them. And that is what I love about the coaches at IML, that they're extremely positive in the way they look at life. And that is why all of them are really successful at what they do. So I would say that if there is someone who's looking at this video and is, say, on the fence about joining IML, I would say that for sure, man, like 10 years down the line, you're going to regret not joining IML. So like my suggestion would be go for it. Life is very short, and IML changed my life completely. And I feel that if you just follow what the coaches are telling you, just put your absolute trust in them, there is no way that you will not see results. And don't count results only in terms of how many women you're getting, but also the sort of self-improvement that happens through this program. You completely change as a person. Your confidence, your inner confidence starts increasing. Like basis of your very self-belief starts skyrocketing, because you start accepting that failure is a part of the process, that if you aren't failing, then you're probably doing something wrong. So those are like some things that I took from IML. And apart from that, I've met almost all of the coaches, and I feel like they're great people. I even met Kshitij a little while ago. And in my opinion, these guys really know how to calibrate everyone according to their personalities, in the sense that the aim in IML is not to make you like Kshitij, but their aim is to make you the best version of yourself. So you never feel like you're lying to someone or you're being fake. Like there's a lot of, you're being really congruent to who you are. You just become confident and you accept who you are. And that is what makes the entire difference. Apart from obviously the things that you learn through the program, through this 12-week program. But if you still have any doubt, I would suggest that you absolutely sign up for this program. And because the only regret you will have is that you didn't sign up for this program. It is not possible that you will regret signing up for this program, because there is only upwards momentum once you sign in.